Welcome to Georgia, a country that is situated between Russia and Turkey. And I got here yesterday after a 48-hour journey, traveling all the way from Thailand. And at this moment in time, I am a little bit jet lagged, still tired, but I needed to come out and see what this place is all about. Now I landed in this city, which is Kutaisi, and so far it's a lot different from Thailand. And I am planning on being in Georgia for the next 3-4 weeks and just traveling around the whole of the country to see as much as I can. Now, where exactly is Georgia? If you see this map here, you've got Russia to the north, which ain't that far away. To the west you've got the Black Sea, then following around you've got Turkey, and then south you've got Armenia, and then you've got Azerbaijan to the east. Now this is the city centre and I am just wandering around, but I wanted to concentrate this video on mainly Georgia because until about 4 days ago I knew nothing about the country at all. And I assumed that the name Georgia came from St. George, because his flag is everywhere and it's the national flag as well. But it's not. Georgia comes from the Serbian word for wolf, and I would try and pronounce it, but it's hard to. And at the time of this area was known as the land of wolves. Every day is an educational day. So it's the next video that I'll actually be going around the city itself to see what's around, because there is some amazing sights. And I've already had some of the Georgian delicacies from the bakery this morning for breakfast. Beautiful. So how big is Georgia? It's not that big, to be honest. It's got a population of about 3.7 million people. It's about 3 times the size of Wales, about double the size of Switzerland, but it packs a lot of stuff going into this place. Oh, a cafe museum. Wow. Now, one of the things I found out about Georgia when I came through the airport, I saw a lot of EU flags. And I thought, Georgia's not part of the EU, is it? But I found out that Georgia is trying to join the EU and trying to modernise the country to get the tick list off so it can be part of the European Union. And they're trying their best. I don't think Russia's too keen on the idea. But it's up to Georgia, independent country. Right, so I've just come to sit down on this bench because I thought I'd show you the Georgian money. So it's the Lari, so I've got just 2 notes at the moment, and it works out about 3.5 Lari to the British pound. So I've only got the 20 Lari note, which got someone famous on that side, Battle, and a 5 Lari note as well. I did have some coins this morning, but the bakery where I went to took all my loose change. They got very excited about it, and it's so cheap over here as well so far. But yeah, and the notes are really tiny. But as long as they last me for the next 3-4 weeks, I'll be okay. Where I'm sitting on this little wall, and you can see the blue skies. The rainy season in Thailand has been forgotten about, and the hostel that I'm staying in is about 20-minute walk from the outskirts of the city, and I could have got a taxi to come in. And they don't use Uber over here, they use Bolt, which I've downloaded already, again quite cheap. But I just wanted to see what the architecture of the outside of town coming in was like. And you'll see it in the next few videos that I do of this place, and it has got like one of them Soviet Union sort of buildings. When you think of a pre-Soviet area, it looks like that, but it's fascinating. And there's little churches as you walk in. I love it already. Right, let's have another wander around. And the other thing I'm trying to get used to is the Georgian writing, and it is something that even Google Translate is having problems with. The writing itself is very curly, very round, and it's not related to any Russian or Turkish. It's its own individual language, and they do speak a bit of English here. I had a few guys stop me yesterday asking for directions. When I had to explain I was English, their English was really good. But they do tend to learn Russian as well. And someone in the hostel last night was telling me that German is another language that the kids at school are learning. So that might be something to do with them trying to get into the EU. But look at that architecture. Everywhere I've been has been so clean. The people aren't really the smiliest of people. I've done my usual hello as I walk past people, and they just sort of ignored me. I don't know if that's a Georgian thing or not. And I've only been here 24 hours and I do look tired. And my first impressions of the city, Kutaisi, is one of, it's really nice. And I am planning on doing about 3 or 4 vlogs from this place because there is so much to see. And I've just seen a sign down there that says tourist office, so that's my plan to go next. But look at that. And what about my next 3 or 4 weeks? Because of the amount of cities, towns, villages that not only have I been recommended online to go and see, but by people who have been here before. I will be seeing the capital, Tbilisi, there's Batumi, and I'm reading this off my little list that I've got written down on notes. But after 3 or 4 weeks of being here, I will be heading into Serbia, maybe. There's so much of this part of the world that people have heard about but never been, and that's going to be my job, to try and persuade you that this place isn't too bad. So come across. So if you want to follow my adventures, I am not your usual travel vlogger. I don't have fancy drones flying over. It's just me, my camera, and my sarcastic wit to tell you all about these places. So if you want to follow me, then all you got to do is subscribe and be amazed at some of the places I go to. And if you like this video, a little bit about Georgia, which you never knew about, then just press that like button. But until the next time, I'm off to the tourist office. Bye bye for now.